Hello and welcome to week 8 of this challenge where we ask ChatGPT to pick stocks for us to invest in, and unfortunately it's not going so great. So like I said, this is week 8 and it has been absolutely terrible for us the last couple of days. As many of you are probably aware, the market has kind of been in free fall, so we're not doing so hot. Now, the premise of this entire challenge is that we are going to give ChatGPT $10,000 and we're going to ask it, what should we invest in, and see, can AI beat the market? Now, obviously, all of this is play money. None of this is real. So this portfolio does have some losses, but it's not actually my money or anybody else's money. This is just an experiment to see what can happen. And mainly, I'm trying to prove a point to see if AI is actually worth everything that everybody keeps talking about. You hear a lot of people on the internet, especially on TikTok and on Reels, where they're basically talking about how you too can get rich if you use AI for whatever your particular project's going to be. So in this particular circumstance, we pick stocks. So I'm sure you all are dying to know. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick at our portfolio. Looking at this sheet, which I have a link below, you're able to see exactly what we're invested in and where we're at. You can see that our total portfolio value now is $7,600. And remember, we started with $10,000, so we have lost a pretty good chunk of change on this project. Really not what you want to see, and unfortunately, I don't really think it's gonna get any better anytime soon. Everything I'm seeing on the news is telling us that it's going to be much worse, and it's probably going to be pretty bad for a couple weeks now. So we're going to keep updating this portfolio. I think once everything kind of settles back down, then we can start making some strategic moves. But right now, we're down bad, pretty bad. So I think this is going to be another short one. Last week was short because we were also down really bad. This week we're down even more, so it's going to be another short video. Basically just to show you where we're at. As you can see, Nvidia has been absolutely just getting crushed. Apple, same thing. You've got Meta, AMD, Amazon, all of these companies are just getting absolutely demolished. And there's probably not gonna be that much that they can do about this. So what does this mean for the project? Well, I think this is a good opportunity for us to look at how stuff like this actually happens. Had this been real money, I feel like this could have been terrible for anybody who invested. And, you know, the stock market is risky. There are things that can go wrong. And we've only been doing this for 8 weeks, so 2 months, and we've lost 21% of our money. Now, it would probably have been better if we just went to the casino, but, you know, it does happen. So this is a good example of why you need to be careful when you're investing. Now, we are blindly listening to whatever ChatGPT tells us to do. We're not doing anything to deviate. If it tells us to buy something, we buy it. If it tells us to sell something, we sell it. 2 weeks ago, that's why we sold a couple of our positions to try and even out some of our losses. Didn't do anything, but you know, we tried. But this is a good example of what can happen and what can go wrong. So I think really, at this point, we're just gonna let it sit. We're gonna keep watching the market, and hopefully, over the next couple weeks, hopefully we see an increase. Otherwise, we might have to reconsider some of the ways that we have everything kind of situated, maybe get even more risky to try and build back, because we're kind of in a hole. So leave a comment below. What do you think I should do with this portfolio to try and recoup that $2,400? Now, obviously I'm rounding up, but what do you think we should do to recoup that $2,400 that we've lost with this challenge so far? I'm very curious. I don't know exactly how we're gonna get ourselves out of this hole, but I think at this point, it's too much volatility. We have to kind of wait until everything kind of balances out, and then we'll be able to make a wise strategic choice and move to actually improve things. So I post videos like this every day. I have long form, short form. This particular series is gonna be updated every Monday, and I'm gonna have a link to the Google Sheet on the description portion of this video. You just click that, you can see when I updated it, you can see where we're at, you can see what companies we have holdings on, and you can make suggestions in the comments. If there's a particular company that you like, or maybe there's a company that you don't like, let me know. Tell me, why should I buy it? Why should I get rid of it? Or why should I avoid that particular company? I think this is a very interesting and fun project to do, and this is gonna be a 6-month project. So hopefully, by the end of this, we actually make some money, but there's only one way to find out, and that's just by letting GPT do its thing. And I guess we're gonna hope for the best. So hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week.